Good afternoon, children.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Did you revise last day's portions?
Yes, ma'am.
We learned 4 differences between eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells. Quickly list them so that we can proceed to the next topic. Tom, 1 point.
In prokaryotic, the size is generally small.
Children, those who have, just a minute, those who haven't turned the videos on, very sorry to say, either I will have to put in the waiting room or you just turn the videos on. Genuine reasons you can message. Please do it. Yes, Tom, continue.
In prokaryotic cells, the size is generally small for the cells.
Okay, then
And
eukaryotic cells?
The size is generally large.
Okay, next point. Next point, Henin. Next difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic organisms. We learned 4 differences. One difference, can you say? Henin? Any one difference? One difference, Tom said. You do one thing, you refer. I will ask someone else and tell me any one point. Okay, Nikhila, tell me another point.
In prokaryotic cell, nucleus is poorly defined and does not contain nuclear membrane. Contains nucleoid. Eukaryotic
it
cells
contains nucleic acids and you call it as a nucleoid. Okay. Then what about eukaryotic cells?
nucleus is well defined and contains nuclear membrane.
Very good. And Henin, you got 1 point? Yes. Tell me any 1 point, Henin. Now 2 more are remaining. I'm not able to hear you, Henin. Anantida, another 1 point.
Ma'am, what is the question?
Differences between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. 2 of your classmates said and you didn't listen.
Ma'am, I entered now. I was
okay, no problem. It's okay. Tell me the answer.
Membrane bound cell.
Membrane bound cell organelles are
absent in prokaryotic cell.
Yes, absent in prokaryotic cells, but
present in eukaryotic cell.
Very good. Now 1 more point, Amaljeet. Last point. Quickly you say so that we can. Yes.
There is single chromosome.
In which one single chromosome is found?
Prokaryotic.
Prokaryotic cells. So prokaryotic cells, single chromosome found, whereas in eukaryotic cells,
more than 1 chromosome.
More than 1 chromosomes are found. So these were the 4 differences that we learned about prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Now we are going to learn about next important part of the cell. We completed cell wall, cell membrane, the nucleus. Now what is remaining, children? What is remaining? Cytoplasm. What is meant by cytoplasm? Jairus, Jason, turn the video on. Lynette, can you tell me what is meant by cytoplasm?
And cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance which present between nucleus and cell membrane.
Very good. So nuclear, in between the nucleus and the cell membrane, a jelly-like substance is found which you call as cytoplasm. And scattered in the cytoplasm, what are present? Ken, what are present in the cytoplasm? Some small structures are there. What do you call them?
Nucleus.
So many small structures in the cytoplasm. We completed nucleus. Scattered in the cytoplasm, some small structures are there. Nucleus is the control center of the cell. Apart from that, you can see so many other minute structures, each having a specific function. Last year you have learned. Who will help him? Pooja? Pooja? Cell organelles. Ken, tell me what it is. What are they?
Organelles.
Cell organelles. Can you give a few examples, Ken, for cell organelles? At least 1 example. Surya, give me some examples for cell organelles.
Golgi bodies.
What bodies?
Something.
Golgi bodies. Then the powerhouse of the cell. There is an organelle which is not a powerhouse of the cell. Anybody?
Protoplasm.
Protoplasm is not an
Mitochondria.
organelle. Mitochondria,
Mitochondria.
exactly. Mitochondria, Golgi complex, ribosome. You will learn more about all these in this chapter. So let us begin with cytoplasm. And children, throughout we were comparing parts of the cell to some counterparts there in the school. Hope you are remembering the examples that we discussed. Are you remembering? Cell wall was compared to what did we compare cell wall? Security guard. Cell membrane? Gatekeeper. Nucleus?
Stamen.
Okay. Now we are going to see with what we are going to compare cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is compared to the school campus. Within the walls of the school, there is campus, school campus. So we can compare the school campus to the cytoplasm of the cell, or else the cytoplasm of a cell can be compared to the school campus. And similar to cell organelles, what are present in the school campus? Who are present?
Students.
So only students?
Teachers.
Teachers, then administrative staff, then the cleaning staff, or else in general you can say the staff and students. Staff means teaching staff, non-teaching staff, all are included. So the staff and students can be considered as the cell organelles. Each one is having a specific function. Am I right? Some are concerned with administration, some are with cleaning, some are concerned with cooking food in the canteen. Am I right? Then students, they come here to gather knowledge, or they come here to learn. Teachers impart knowledge. So each one is having a specific function. Similarly, scattered in the cell cytoplasm, or scattered in the cytoplasm, cell organelles are present. Each carries out a specific function. So here you can see a school campus, and that is similar to the cytoplasm of a cell. So it's a fluid substance present between.
I cannot see the board.
Okay. Not to worry. I will continue. I'll do it again. Now can you see? Now can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance present between the nucleus and plasma membrane. Scattered in the cell, you can find so many specialized organelles. Each one is concerned with a particular function. And I think Surya said about protoplasm when I asked about organelle. But actually, what is protoplasm? What is protoplasm, children?
It's made up of nucleus.
Nucleus and
cytoplasm.
cytoplasm. As you can say, the entire living content of the cell is known as protoplasm. It includes nucleus and cytoplasm. Now here, I have compared the cell organelles in a cell. Yes.
Can you show the last slide again?
Wait. The cell organelles in a cell to staff and students in the school. Each staff member or the students, they are having a specific function which they perform and helps in the smooth functioning of the school. And the previous slide I will show once again. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance, a fluid substance present between the nucleus and the plasma membrane. And scattered in the cytoplasm, you can find so many small structures, minute structures, which you call as cell organelles. Each cell organelle performs a specific function. For example, some of them are concerned with synthesis, production of some substances. Some organelles are concerned with storage. Some are concerned with the release of energy. So each one is having a specific function. Together, they bring about the smooth functioning of a cell. Am I clear? Have you followed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now moving on to This also you have seen the comparison of staff and students with the cell organelles in a cell. Now let's see what are cell organelles. These are tiny cellular structures that perform specific functions within a cell. Tiny structures present within a cell that perform specific function. Each one is having a particular function which it will perform and helps in the smooth functioning of the cell. Here you can see plastid, endoplasmic reticulum, lysosome, vacuole, Golgi complex, ribosomes, and mitochondria. You are going to learn about all these organelles in detail. You will learn about the different functions, the structure, all that you are going to learn. But in general, cell organelles means tiny cellular structures that perform specific functions within a cell. Cell organelles, what do you mean by cell organelles? These are tiny cellular structures that perform specific function. It's very important to add specific. Each one is having a particular function. They have specific functions within a cell. Some of the examples: endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, mitochondria, lysosomes, vacuoles, ribosomes, and plastid. Many more are there, but in this chapter, we'll be dealing with these 7 organelles. Okay, children? Shall I start with the first organelle?
Yes, ma'am.
Abhiram, no? Abhiram,
Yes,
note it down fast.
okay.
Okay. We are beginning with the organelle endoplasmic reticulum. I know some of the terms or some of the organelles, the spellings are difficult to memorize or difficult to pronounce. Some of the cell organelles, you have to learn it repeatedly when you learn. So if you're finding it difficult, you can write it and learn 5 or 10 times. Till you learn the spelling, you can write it down. Endoplasmic reticulum. It's a network of membrane-bound tubes and sheets. So they look like tubes and sheets and they're covered by a membrane. It is not just one. You can find a network of membrane-bound tubes and sheets. And it looks like long tubules. Tubule means small tubes. Small tubes are known as tubules or oblong bags. And these bag-like structures, we can even call it as vesicles. Now, children, do you know what is meant by oblong? See, oblong shape is somewhat like this. Wait a minute, I'll change the color of the pen. See, oblong shape is somewhat like this. Like in dining table, you might have seen. This is oblong shape. Okay? Oblong shape. Got it? Such a shape is known as oblong shape. So they look like long tubules or they appear as bag-shaped structures in the oblong shape or oblong-shaped bags, which you call as vesicles. Or it looks like tubules or vesicles. Vesicles means bag-like structures or sac-like structures are known as vesicles. So endoplasmic reticulum, it is not just one. It's a network of, as you can see in the figure, a network of so many you can find. See all these. What you see in violet or purple color is the nucleus. So here, all these what you see are coming under endoplasmic, or these are endoplasmic reticulum. You can see the network of endoplasmic reticulum. They are of 2 types, which we will discuss later. So endoplasmic reticulum, how do they look like? It's a network of membrane-bound tubes and sheets. They look like tubules or bags, round or oblong bags, either round shape or oblong shaped bag-like structures, which you call as vesicles. It looks like tubules or vesicles. It's a network of membrane-bound tubes and sheets.
Ma'am,
Yes.
Can you show the last slide?
Which one?
Last one.
There was nothing in that. Only the names. Okay. See, if you're very slow, you just take a screenshot. Anyway, I'll be sending all the slides. If any day I forget, you can just remind me. Okay. Sometimes, I think 1 or 2 days I forgot to do. So you can just give me a reminder. Okay. Then I will, if I haven't send the slides by night time, you can just send me a message. Okay. That the reason is I reach home by 6 and then maybe I'll forget, after reaching it. And sometimes when I get time in the school, I used to send it. If I'm forgetting also, you please remind me, then I'll send it immediately. Okay. If it is of any use to you, if you're making use of it, I'll be happy to send it. But if you're not checking all these and it is just taking away the storage of your mobile, it's of no use. I'll stop sending. But if it is of any use, you can tell me. Should I send? Continue sending?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And children, some of them asked, I think class 8 or 9, I don't remember. Some of them asked, ma'am, the notes which you're sending, should we copy it down? What is the answer? I have already told. What you have to do? Why I'm sending the slides? When you are in the class, you all should have a note for writing biology. Either you can use a paper or a notebook. It's better to use a notebook and with the date. Suppose today's class, put today's date, topics you can write and write down all the points which we are discussing. Slides are also being displayed. And when I'm sending the screenshots of these PowerPoint slides, you don't have to repeat it again. Same thing. Okay. And then you will be thinking, then why I'm sending it again? So the purpose is only this. Some might miss the points. Okay. So for those who have missed out the points, they can just verify it and include all those points. You don't have to do double work. You don't have to write it again. If you have written the lecture notes, it's compulsory that you all should write the lecture notes. You might make mistakes, no problem. That you can rectify later when you get the screenshots of the slides. You can correct all the mistakes. Even if you don't get time in the class, you can correct it later. Okay. But don't think that ma'am will be sending the screenshots in the evening. So at that time, I will check it. And you cannot sit idle in the class. You are compelled, you are made to write it because that will help in improving your attention span. You will not get diverted. When you're busy with writing, you will concentrate on that. That's why I'm asking you to write. Anytime I can ask you to send me the lecture notes. Okay, I can pick some of them and ask you to send the lecture note of so and so date. You cannot write it then. I know what I have taught each day. So you cannot manipulate and give me. With the date, I will say. So and so date. In the class also, I can ask you to show me the notebook and display the notes of so and so date. So put the date and write it regularly. Sometimes 1 or 2 lines will be missing. No problem. You leave it like that. Maybe you're not that fast in writing. I am ready to show it again. But if some spelling mistakes or some points you have missed out, you can check the slides which are sent and then you can rectify it. Am I clear? Yes, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Divya ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, a few days ago you sent a slide with homework. Is that a homework or should we write as notes?
That you have to copy down and complete it. Okay, next class we'll discuss those. Very simple, like one word or objective type answers. Okay. So, shall we continue? Shall we continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes. So, how much time more? 55 is the time, no? 4:55.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have some more time. So endoplasmic reticulum, I told it's a network of membrane-bound tubes and sheaths, and it looks like long tubules or round or oblong bags. There are 2 kinds of endoplasmic reticulum, smooth and rough endoplasmic reticulum. You can abbreviate it as SER, RER. You can either write it as SER, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum. And the difference between both is that on rough endoplasmic reticulum, certain structures are present, which you call as ribosomes. Here you can see this is smooth one, okay? Whereas here you can see some structures are attached, which makes its surface rough. So when ribosomes are present on its surface, you call it as rough endoplasmic reticulum. In the previous figure, I think it's a little more clear. I'll just show the previous slide. See here. Here you can see this is smooth one. Just a minute. See here, you can find a better picture of smooth and rough endoplasmic reticulum. See here, you can see it is rough because these are the structures known as ribosomes. They are found attached to the surface of endoplasmic reticulum. But here, no such structures, which makes its surface very smooth. When ribosomes are present, surface will become rough. Just imagine that on a surface or on a table, sand particles are not there. So surface will be very smooth. Sprinkle some sand particles on the table. So then it will become very rough to touch. Am I right? Am I right? Same is the case here. So when ribosomes are not present, the surface will remain very smooth. But when ribosomes are present, the surface will become rough. So rough endoplasmic reticulum have ribosomes on it, which will make its surface very rough. And ribosomes, they are also very, very important organelles. They can be either attached to the endoplasmic reticulum or they can be freely scattered in the cell. Either they will be freely scattered in the cytoplasm or they can be found attached to the endoplasmic reticulum. And when they are found attached to the endoplasmic reticulum, they'll make the surface of endoplasmic reticulum very rough. And when there are no such structures, it will be smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum, no ribosomes are present. Rough endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes are present, and that will make its surface very rough. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me quickly see whether you have learned all the points. Who will start summarizing? Abhiram? Abhiram, wait. Your friends will be listing out the points. Okay? What you have missed out, I will show again. Yes. Nandana, you may begin. We started with what today? Cytoplasm. Tell me what is meant by cytoplasm?
And cytoplasm, it is a fluid substance which is present between the nucleus and the plasma membrane.
Very good, very good. Okay, what are cell organelles? Henin, can you tell me what are cell organelles? What are cell organelles? Henin? I cannot hear. Some problem with your audio. Alan? Alan?
Any nuclear structure that performs
Nuclear structures.
sorry, cellular structure.
Not inside the nucleus. Okay. Tiny?
Cellular structure that performs specific function.
Don't read, Alan. I don't expect this from you. Yes, say the answer without referring. Tiny
cellular
structures that perform
various functions.
Not various, specific. Each one is having a particular function. Okay. Yes, repeat. Repeat. Tiny
cellular structure that has a specific function.
Okay. Then Nivedya, give me the names of a few cell organelles.
Endoplasmic reticulum.
Endoplasmic reticulum.
Ribosome.
Yes.
Plastids.
Plastids. Okay, enough. Now, after that, we started with endoplasmic reticulum. What are the points that we learned about endoplasmic reticulum? Vaishnavi?
It is network of membrane-bound tubes and sheets.
Consists of a network of membrane-bound tubes and sheets, and they look like It looks like, Jairus, these structures look like, in appearance, how do they look like? Yes. Disappeared?
Hello,
Ah.
Miss.
Yes, say. Waiting for your answer.
Miss, I haven't written down that point, Miss.
Why? Why you didn't tell me
Miss,
that
I
you didn't write?
couldn't. Miss, I
Okay,
couldn't write
Pooja,
it.
quickly tell me the point. Quickly tell me the point.
Look like tubule.
Tubules or what shape, what type of bags? Round or oblong bags. We can even call these bag-like structures as, starting with V, vesicles. Which are the two types? Adikesh, which are the two types?
Smooth endoplasmic reticulum and
Smooth
rough
and rough
endoplasmic.
endoplasmic reticulum. What is the main difference? What is the main difference? Yes, Lynette? What is the main?
Ma'am, rough endoplasmic reticulum has ribosomes which give it rough appearance.
Okay, very good. Rough endoplasmic reticulum, they have ribosomes attached to the surface, whereas smooth endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes are absent. Very good. And what is the role of this ribosomes? These ribosomes perform the function of, Lakshmi CV? Lakshmi?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the function performed by ribosomes? Quickly.
Sorry, ma'am.
Who will say Hira? Hira. Sorry, Hira, I can't hear you. Abhiram, can you say? What is the function performed by ribosomes?
Ma'am, that point I did not write. Last point.
Who has written down the points? Tom?
It is a site of protein manufacture.
Yes. Abhiram heard? It's a site of protein synthesis. It is in these organelles that synthesis of protein will take place. Protein synthesis takes place in ribosomes, or else you can say they are the sites of protein synthesis. So thank you, children. Just a minute.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. See you next class.
Thank you, ma'am.